Hey everybody. Hello! How's it going? Fuck, I don't even know my own intro anymore. How's it going, bros? Jesus. So, this is fucking serendipity yuck. Serendip pit yuck. Yeah, serendip pit yuck. This person's patron. Serendip pit yuck, whatever. I don't know. What is it? Serendipity UK? Fucking probably something like that. I don't fucking know. I can't. With these names, you kill me with these names. God damn it. Fucking. And there's another one that's a patron that hasn't given me permission yet. And those of you who haven't given me permission yet, what the fuck? There's another one that I'm like, how do I even pronounce that? So, yeah. Fucking. We love you very much. But we just wish you'd spelled your name phonetically, I guess. God damn. I'm terrible at this. Why the fuck do you guys actually give me money? Who even knows? So, this is a heart-to-heart. I know it's not any of you guys. You guys are good little boys and girls. And you understand what this sort of shit does. But on the off chance that the person who did this happens to watch this video, dude, dick move. Like, just why? What was the point? What was the purpose? Fucking, it's ridiculous. Don't false flag videos. This video that I'm about to review, we almost didn't get to watch. Because somebody flagged it for nudity, of all things. Like, so, whatever. But, of course, it was overturned because no fucking nudity. So, I don't know what the punishment is for that shit. But, man, like, just fucking, like, don't shut them down. Still let them watch YouTube and stuff. Just take away their flagging privileges. You don't get to be a YouTube fucking hero anymore because you don't understand that there's no nudity in that shit. So, whatever. Just, so annoying. Don't do that shit. Don't think you're doing it because any of us are gonna laugh at that, because it's not funny. It pisses us off because then I had to wait 2 fucking days to be able to fucking record the video so that I could fucking make fun of it. You Nimrod! Hi. So, Riley, I have some questions. I don't quite know what's going on, but Riley, you kill me.
All apologies are not created equal. Some apologies are really genuine and heartfelt and sincere, while others are self-serving and selfish and rude.
Okay. Right off the bat, I would like to throw out a very sincere, heartfelt, totally self-serving apology for what I'm about to do. And it's not the whole thing. For the most part, I'm going to be pretty nice, I think. It's what I'm about to do right next, right after this. Very sorry about this. It's just a question in my head. Anyways, just as an announcement, apparently, somehow, I got not blocked by Riley anymore. Riley unblocked me. Fucking craziest thing. So, of course, I immediately followed Riley and Cat Black because I figured it was some sort of mistake or another. I don't know. So, I followed both of them. And I don't know. I haven't checked to see if I still follow them. I might not. But who knows? And I can't possibly fathom that it would have been Riley that would have unblocked me. I really can't. Like, I I really can't, I can't wrap my mind around that thought. It has to be a mistake of some sort or another, so I expect to be swiftly blocked again. I'm just saying, Riley is gonna see that I followed her, Riley, and see the keck flag and be like, oh, fuck that! So, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just saying, Riley unblocked me somehow, and I now follow Riley. So, hopefully, Riley, you're not watching. Don't watch this. Just don't. Let's just keep the doors open. Let's keep bridges not on fire. Just turn it off. Just turn it off. Turn it off. You don't want to see this, because this is not going to be fun, probably, for you. But there are serious questions. I mean, they're not going to come off nice, but just don't watch, Riley. Don't. If you see this tweet tomorrow, don't watch. Or tonight, don't watch. Just don't. Turn it off. Alright, for everybody else, I think Riley's had her facial feminization surgery. I think that's done. And I don't see a lot of difference. Now, I noticed one thing different. She's got a almost like a birthmark looking thing there now. I imagine that will fade away. You know what I mean? I think that's probably still just whatever. So that will probably fade with time, I imagine. But so it's like everything was pulled up. It wasn't even really like anything so much shaved. It's just like her whole neck is just now like further up. I mean, you know, hey, it looks different. Your face doesn't really look all that different though. Her face doesn't really look all that different though. Which honestly, I think is a good move. Maybe she got something done to her lips. Maybe it's just the face she's making in that picture. I wish I had a better picture of you, Riley, but I don't. Sorry. But yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe she got something done with her eyes or her eyebrows. Maybe she just got her eyebrows done differently. I don't know. I don't really see a whole, she's wearing makeup. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really want to know what you guys think. Jesus Christ. Riley, don't read the comments if you've even made it this far. Don't read the comments tomorrow. Because Jesus. Or tonight. Duh. Just don't do it. Yeah, I don't know. She didn't really look like she had anything done with her jaw or cheekbones or anything. Doesn't really look like she got... Maybe she got a little nose job too. Shit. Maybe she got a little nose thing done too. Huh. And of course, she's 2 videos in and she's still wearing a hat. So, maybe she got a little hairline action done. Maybe there's still some, you know, woundage going on up there. 2 videos with a hat still. That's kind of like, I don't think that's a fashion thing anymore, now that I'm actually looking at her. I noticed that she made another video, but I didn't watch it. I skipped it. I don't know. I just never got a chance to. Now it's old. But, yeah. Fucking, huh. Well, there you go. Riley got some work done. Riley doesn't look half bad. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, Riley's a lesbian. Riley wouldn't be interested in me. But I'm just saying, you know, mutual. It's a mutual. So, I imagine it's a mutual. But yeah, so there's Riley. Looking, different. Yeah. Alright. Moving on.
And a lot of apologies end up somewhere in the middle. So let me show you one example of how not to apologize.
Let me guess. Step one is do not do a comparison critique of somebody's fucking face. Just a guess.
At San Diego Comic-Con this year, the cast of Supergirl was singing a goofy song about the show, and one of the actors sang about how two of the female characters on the show were just friends and were not going to get together. And they all laughed about it. Afterwards, a lot of queer people who are fans of that show felt really hurt by this, myself included.
Well, I fail to see how that's his fault that you felt hurt. Like, you can feel hurt. I don't understand why he should have to care. Like, I understand you want to keep viewers on a show, so of course he's going to say that he's sorry. But if you expect him to give a genuine apology about something that he could give a fuck less about, you know, what are we doing?
Because it felt like they were mocking the fact that anyone ever thought those two characters could get together.
Well, maybe he was mocking the fact that anybody could have thought those two would get together. Maybe that was his purpose. Maybe that was the point. And you're one of the people that he was laughing at. So, of course you're going to feel hurt. And since he probably knew that going in, he's not going to feel very apologetic about it because that was his purpose. So what are we doing here?
Queer people have such little mainstream representation as it is. It felt cruel to mock the bit of representation that they were hoping for.
Well, you were hoping for it, but you can wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which gets filled fastest. Like, maybe the girls on the show were like, look, we're not gay, and we're not going to play gay characters with each other. Maybe that was the production meeting. Hey, they're talking that maybe you guys could be gay, and the girls were like, no, we're not doing that. Why do you need everybody to be gay, Riley?
Now, I don't think they meant it as an insult to their queer fans, but that doesn't change the fact that many people were hurt by it. So then, the actor who sang that line made an apology on Instagram. It's filled with sentences of him deflecting blame onto the queer fans who were hurt by this. He says that they took it the wrong way, that he couldn't possibly be homophobic, that they were spewing hate at him. And he says they made him feel just as shitty as he made them
Well, what do you say?
feel. That's a terrible apology. In fact, if you ever want to know how to not make an apology, this is a really great example.
Maybe he wasn't making a fucking apology. Maybe he was diverting the blame onto you. Because you made him feel shitty because he made a joke that you didn't like. So you didn't like it. Who cares? Like, what? Why the fuck does everybody have to care when other people are upset? Like, I get it. You should have a basic empathy, and if if you say something shitty, you should be like, alright, okay, I said something fucking shitty. But if I make a joke and somebody gets offended, if I don't really feel that I said anything too bad, if it wasn't something ridiculous, if it was maybe just, critiquing the neck surgery, I don't really feel sorry for that. It's a topic of interest to me. You mentioned it, Riley. You brought it up. You could have just gone away and then come back with fucking changed. And you know what would have happened then? I would have put side-to-side comparisons and said, she got work done. Look at that, she got work done. And you would have turned me into a gossip channel. What do you say?
And a lot of people who are much more involved in the fandom than myself have gone in depth about this and articulated their feelings really well. And I think he ended up posting a lot more about it, so I just want to talk about apologies in general today, not about this specific.
Something tells me that this is actually going to be a lesson in what it's like to deal with me when I get defensive and when I don't want to fucking say I'm sorry for something that I fucking did, because I'm not sorry. It's just gonna be how I turn shit around. Alright, ladies. Ready? Let's watch it. What am I like when I argue? Here we go. When you back me into a corner, I turn everything back around on you, and I'm good at it. You're gonna fucking hate Riley after this, because you're gonna be like, fuck that shit. I should have apologized. Dude. I'm a terrible, terrible, terrible person. This is... I don't know. I almost feel bad about this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she looks more girly and I feel like I'm beating up on a girl. Maybe it's because it's very, very late and I should go to bed.
Because I see this happen all the time, not just in TV fandom. People really don't seem to understand what makes an apology a good apology. So here are some steps you can follow to make sure that your apology is sincere.
Steps you can follow to make sure your apology is sincere. How would I make this video? It would be one step. So simple. Be sincere. Seriously. Be sincere. If you don't fucking sincerely feel bad for something, don't apologize for it. You have every right to just be like, look, I don't care that you're upset. I didn't mean to upset you, and I'm sorry that you got upset, but fucking I don't feel bad. Like, I mean, you're gonna be that person, but fuck, at least I would respect that a lot more than, I'm really sorry that I did this, and I promise I won't do this in the future. I'm really, really sorry. Okay, that was all of them. Is that good? Like, come on. Really? Ugh.
Number 1, show remorse and take responsibility. You gotta say the words, I'm sorry, or I apologize. I've genuinely seen people apologize without actually saying the words. You gotta say it. And you can't qualify it with anything. Like, I'm sorry you were hurt, or I apologize if I offended anyone.
I'm sorry that you were hurt. Like, I don't feel bad that I made a joke. A whole lot of people laughed. I'm sorry that you got hurt. Because I'm not sorry that I said it, because then the people that laughed are going to be like, well, I thought it was funny. Well, okay, great. I thought it's fantastic that you thought it was funny, but I'm really, really sorry for what I said. Fuck no, I'm sorry you got hurt. If it's going to be all about you, then I'm sorry you got hurt. How about that? I do apologies on a case-by-case basis, and you're the one that's upset, so I'm sorry that you got hurt.
Aren't apologizing for your actions, they're apologizing for how the other person feels. You're saying that you're sorry that they're hurt, but you're not taking responsibility for having caused that pain. What you want to say is, I'm sorry that I did this, or I apologize for doing that. You have to own up to the damage you've done and genuinely show remorse, or it's a terrible apology.
Well, alright, when I've done damage to something, I go, oh shit, I'm sorry I did that. Like, but fucking, no. I'm sorry your feelings got hurt, because you're the only fucking person that I'm supposed to care about right now, because I don't care about anybody else, because it's all about you. I'm sorry your feelings got hurt. That can't be good, like, because nobody else's feelings got hurt, as far as I know, because nobody else has said feelings got hurt. It's just you. So I'm sorry your feelings got hurt. Come on. Like, right? That's a good rationality. How to make your insincere apology sound sincere. 101.
Number 2, explain what you did wrong. Avoiding what you did or making excuses for it doesn't help. The person you're apologizing to wants to know that you know what you did wrong.
I want to know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know. Because if I don't know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know, then fucking... come on.
State explicitly what you did wrong and explain that you now understand why that's wrong. It's okay to say that you didn't mean to or that it wasn't your intent, but don't use that as a shield to hide behind. Regardless of what you meant to do or what your intention was, you hurt somebody, and your intention doesn't change that.
Context doesn't matter. Your intention doesn't... I didn't intend to hurt your feelings when I made that joke. I didn't intend to hurt your feelings when I pointed out that your hat may be covering up head wounds. You know? If that hurt you, I'm sorry. But that wasn't my intention. I told you not to watch. God, I'm such a dick.
Just say, I said X, Y, and Z, and now I realize that I shouldn't have said that, and this is why. It's that easy.
Well, I mean, I don't think that I can't notice it and not point it out. I mean, you've worn a hat for 2 episodes now. You've been back visibly different. You're wearing a hat. Like, you never worn hats before. It would be fucking weird if I was on a video without my hat. People would be like, where the fuck's the hat? I would get comments saying, where the fuck's the hat? After 2 episodes, Riley, what's up with the hat? Like, I don't think it's unfair to point that out. It's something I notice. I don't really particularly feel sorry that I'm asking the question. It's a genuine question. You're making me feel really bad here, Riley. What do you say?
Number 3, don't deflect blame onto the person you hurt. It's possible that you feel hurt in this situation too. Maybe the person you hurt lashed out at you and called you names afterwards because they were angry and hurt. But they had every right to feel that way because you did something wrong that deeply hurt them. Their anger at you is justified, and the way they may have hurt you is in no way comparable to how you hurt them.
I don't know. I started laughing when she said don't deflect all the blame onto the other person, but then she just confused me with everything else she said after that. I think she's talking about like the hierarchy of victimhood here. So like her for years and years and years or whatever saying, or a year at least, saying the fucking white, straight, you know, cis men, whatever the fuck, they're all, you know, sexist and racist and whatnot and doing all this shit. She's never apologized for that, but since that's like political and my political views are bad, that puts me way lower on the victim level than me like pointing out that maybe she's got like a big old scalp wound, you know, underneath the hat. So it's way more offensive what I said. So yeah, I think I'm in the wrong on this one. No, I'll figure out some way to make it your fault.
If I punch somebody, then they call me an asshole, I have no right to be like, hey, that word hurts me. How could you do that to me? Because really, if I just punch them, I probably deserve that. You have to take the blame, and you have to take the pushback and the hate that may have resulted from what you did.
Really, Riley? You have to take the blame and the pushback and the hate. Well, I'm willing to take all the blame and pushback and hate that you want to give me for anything I say in this video. And it's nice that you've unblocked me so that maybe you can see one of the other videos that I do about you that's about more of like a topic than just kind of make fun of you. And, oh, that's how I'll get out of this. I'll make it a for the LoLs. Yes! I don't give a shit anymore. This is all just fucking around. We're just having a good time, folks. Woo! Oh, just like that. I'll just put it... See, that's how I rationalize shit. I'll just put it into a fun time category video. I'll name it something like... this is what it's like dating me, ladies. Something like that. And fucking... I'll just fucking throw it up like that. I'll just put a goofy picture of Riley. And it'll just say hat. Ah!
And the thing is, this might crop up years later. You may have already apologized and someone shows up out of nowhere who doesn't know you apologized or didn't think your apology was genuine enough, and they're still mad at you.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. If I do a video that's fucked up and I apologize for it in another video, if anybody later on comes along and goes, hey, this is fucked up, I'm going to be like, yeah, I made an apology, here's the link. Like, come on. Shit. That's all it is. Or you make your apology, you take the original video, you say, look, I'm taking it down because it's fucking low. Or you leave it up. I left my fucking Thunderfoot things with Milo up because... And every once in a while I get comments on like some of the earlier videos and I'm like, oh dude, you gotta watch the rest of... Like, you gotta watch the last video in this because... It's the only really good one now. So, like, you know... this shit happens. You just you own up to your shit. You just own up to it. You know what I mean? Like, it is fucked up what I'm doing, but now we're doing it just for fun. So I don't know. It's, I mean, like, I can't win. Like, I can't possibly win. Because I disagree with Riley on a fundamental level. Like, everything she says, I disagree on a fundamental level. Like, she's got all these structures and rules, and they all must be followed. And I'm like, man, people. So, like, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, and no matter how I do it, it's gonna come off dickish. It just is. That I can't win. I can't possibly win. How can I possibly win against Riley? She's so beautiful now. See, and then I start to suck up. Right, ladies? I'm still showing you what it's like to date me. Now I'm starting to suck up to you. I tell you how great you look, whatever. See, I've turned it into joking. Now I'm making you giggle, and now we're going into, you know. It's the 7 stages of me being a dick. That's all it is.
I know it's exhausting to deal with that because on the internet, everything lasts forever, and something you did wrong years ago can haunt you forever.
Ugh, ain't that the fucking truth? Yeah, I don't know. You just, you know, when something from your past comes around, when skeletons finally rattle out of your closet, you just kind of gotta go, yeah, that's what I did, and boy was that bad, and never again. Like, you know, you own it. You go, fuck, I did it. And you go, and never again. And you hold that. Like, when Wiener said no more dick pics online, and then, oh, look, more dick pics online. It's like, dude, you had one job. You had one job. Don't send people pictures of your cock. That's an easy fucking job, man. Like, that's a really... I've been doing that job semi-well for a very long time. Damn it.
But you still have to be sorry. You have to keep apologizing over and over again. Not everyone's gonna see or know about your apology, and if you hurt them bad enough, some people are probably never gonna accept it. And that's okay. They have every right to be mad, and you have no right to demand they accept your apology. Being a good ally and genuinely trying to be better is a process. It's not something you can do once and be done with.
Yeah, but what if they feel that they don't have something to fucking apologize for? What right do you have to demand an apology? What? Fucking... There's a whole lot of one-way streets in your town, Riley. I don't get it. How do people get to work?
Number 4, explain how you'll do better next time. Part of apologizing is changing your future behavior. An apology is worthless if you go ahead and do the same thing 2 days later. So tell the person you're apologizing to exactly how you're going to change. Obviously, nobody can perfectly predict their future behavior, and you might make a mistake again, but you need to be clear that you're at least trying to change.
Well, you know, look. I'm trying to not make videos about you, Riley. I am. I'm trying. But you haven't gone crazy and like really like crazy looking. Like, you're pretty crazy, but like you haven't gotten like crazy. Like, you don't look crazy. You look like you're a sane, just ignorant person. But whatever. So like you haven't gone crazy and you haven't done anything crying. So you haven't hit me in my soft spots. I don't know. And you keep saying this crazy fucking nonsense. That's just, it's all me. And I can't fucking deal with it. It drives me crazy, Riley, how you did. What time? Oh, almost noon. Yay.
If you said a word that hurt someone, promise you'll try to remove that word from your vocabulary. If you hurt somebody through your actions, explain how you'll avoid doing that action again. Be as specific as you can, because what people really want to know is that they can trust you moving forward to not do the same thing again.
Alright, Riley. I swear, from here on out, I will make an epic effort to not use the words headwinds or shaved apple ever again. I'm gonna make a titanic effort, but the one thing I'm not gonna make is any promises.
Number 5, don't expect them to accept your apology. Depending on how badly you hurt someone, they may take a while to accept your apology, or they may never accept it. Either way, they don't owe you that. You hurt them, and if they don't feel that they can genuinely accept your apology, they don't have to.
Well, what if I don't genuinely feel I have to apologize? Do you just fucking deal with it? Like, seriously, what if that's the case? What if it's like, I don't care that you got upset? Like, what are you gonna do?
Demanding that someone accepts your apology is centering yourself in the situation. But it's not about you, and you need to remember that.
Well, that's why I said, I'm sorry that you feel hurt. Oh, shit. Like, it's so silly. Because, dude, one rule. Be sincere. Just, if you don't feel that you have to apologize, don't fucking apologize. Because it's not going to be sincere if you don't feel that you have to apologize. It's like playing chicken. Who's going to break first? Are you going to admit that you're just an asshole that said something naughty? Which, yeah, I'll admit that. Or are you going to go, alright, I'm sorry that I said head wound and that your apple was shaved, and I promise I'll never do that again. Because I know that made you feel really, really bad, and really, really sad, and really, really mad, and I'm sorry. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, I did all of your rules. Fucking no. Be sincere, or be a dick. You have the right, but own it. Either way, fucking own it. If Anthony Weiner would have said, look, I sent dick pictures to bitches because I like sending dick pictures to bitches, right? And this is not going to be a behavior that I'm going to be able to change, so I'm going to be sending more dick pics to chicks. And if you want to hit me up, I am at Wienerman, like whatever the Carlos Danger, whatever the fuck his fucking code name was or some shit. Like, if you would have just owned it. I bet that's going to look weird, because I panned the fucking camera way out, and then my battery went dead, so I had to life support it, which means I had to pick it up, and I'm probably different now, but sorry. God damn it. Every time I try and do something different, it fucks up somehow. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if he would have just owned it and said, look, I do that, and I'm going to keep doing it, because I can't fucking stop. He would be that person. But at least he would be that person, you know? Then, when it comes up again, people would go, well, he told us this was going to happen, you know? Like, so, that's why nobody was really all that freaked out when Charlie Sheen went crazy. They were like, well, it's Charlie fucking Sheen. Like, you expected that shit from him. He went way out there and shit happened, but, like, nobody was surprised. Britney Spears went crazy and shaved her head, and we were all like, what the fuck just happened? Because we were surprised by that. Fucking that came out of nowhere. But, boy, did I go on a tangent. What was I talking about? I don't know. I ain't fucking sorry. Like, that's the thing. You have no right to demand that I apologize to you. I don't give a shit. You know who makes these people apologize and why it always sounds not sincere? It's their bosses. They say, alright, you have a press conference today and you gotta go out and apologize. Because all the lesbians are upset. Or all the fucking whatever people are upset. And I'm not even like doing that myself. That's quotes. All the whatever people. That's what their bosses are fucking telling them. Go out and apologize to all the whatever people that are upset because you said they wouldn't be gay. And he's going to go out there and be like, I don't give a shit. And they're going to be like, you have to apologize or we have to fire you, one or the other. And they go, okay. And he goes out there and goes, oh, I'm sorry that I upset you guys. And it's like, fuck, what do you expect, man? He didn't give a shit. He probably still doesn't give a shit. And that's his fucking right. Or at least it should be.
And there you go. If you follow all 5 of those steps, you've officially made a good apology. But don't just forget about your apology and move on. Remember that a part of apologizing is changing your future behavior. You gotta keep this in mind moving forward, otherwise you're just gonna keep doing the same shitty thing you did before. And at that point, it doesn't matter how genuine your apology is.
Amen. Sorry. I'm not gonna change until I get an apology for all the wrongs that you've done to me. And it has to match all 5 of your criteria. If it misses one of them, it's going to be disingenuous to me. No matter how fake it sounds. Like, come on, man. Be sincere. One rule to a sincere apology: be sincere. Actually be sincerely apologetic for what you now realize you did in error. If you don't feel that you've done something in error, why the fuck should you have to apologize? Like, make a liar of me too? Like, come on. Like, and you gotta be able to go, alright, now I have that information. As the person who's upset, you have to be able to go, okay, I get that this person doesn't give a shit about, at the very least, this occasion when I was upset. So either I need to examine why I was upset, or I need to examine my relationship with this person. Come on, you know, but at least be fucking honest, or just sit there and lie to each other all the time. That's fucking fantastic. Like, and then when your behavior doesn't change because you don't really give a shit and you still do the same fucking thing, guess what? Oh, now we're just gonna breed resentment because you always apologize for this and you always keep doing it. It's because I don't fucking care. Like, you need to be able to say that. We need to be fucking adults. Come on. Like, what is this childish shit? You need to apologize, man. It sounds sincere. God, Mom, but I don't care, Mom. She fucking hit me in the balls, so I pushed her in the mud. I am not sorry for that. Like, shut up, bitch. I have a lot of issues. I think that's what it is. I have a lot of issues. Subscriptions. Ugh.